Alright, so this time we're going to do an analog tutorial. As you can see here, I have a wire that's connected to an LED, which is then connected to a resistor that's connected to ground, and the initial wire is connected to a pin on the digital. And right here we have a potentiometer, which is connected to a negative and positive. And so I'm just going to show you this potentiometer here. And as you can see, there's three little pins sticking out, and there's obviously the one forefront and then the two that are on the same level. So the one forefront in the middle, if we're having it facing up, as you see on the video, then the pin on the left is positive and the pin on the right is the negative. And I'm just gonna add another wire here and hook that up to the analog input, pin number 3. And the program, which is again in the description, is hooked up to get a reading from pin number 3 in analog. And so once we give it power, then you'll see as I turn this that the LED gets brighter, and as I turn it the other way, the LED gets darker. So what's basically happening here is that the potentiometer is having an amount of voltage going through it thanks to the negative and positive wires that are connected to it. And what happens with the middle wire that's connected to the analog input is that as we turn the potentiometer, the voltage is either increased or decreased, and it is then read and sent to the analog input. And then in order to make the LED get brighter or darker, we have it connected, even though it's connected to a digital output, we do an analog write to change the amount of voltage that's let through it. The main differences between analog and digital are really that digital is usually either on or off, though with an Arduino we can write analog through a digital port, and analog is usually less of either on or off, but more of on off or anything in between, really. And that's really the main difference. So as always, if you have any questions, just put it down in the comments below. This was a short little tutorial, more of an example of analog.